everyday hair, right? And it gets boring, it gets dull. And then there are challenges as we get older. Hair starts to get thinning, right? Maybe you're going through a certain change in life, a certain season through life, and you start noticing you've got thinning areas and you're like, there's nothing I can do. Or maybe you're on a budget. You can't see the salon artist for, every 2 weeks or every 6 weeks. You can only go twice a year. Well, we've got a solution for you. These are hair solutions from Hairdo. Hairdo is the high quality professional brand that really supplies synthetic hair for all of those other influencers that I mentioned earlier, and celebrities and professionals. What we're about to show you, we're gonna launch for you, is called the Top Class Top of Head Fill. And essentially, if you have thinning hair on the top, or if you've ever wanted to cut bangs, or you need more fill around the sides, layers around the sides, this is a brand new piece that we're gonna talk about. It's on sale for $71. It is synthetic hair, but heat friendly. You can wash it and take care of it at home, but you own it. And look how real that scalp is up there at the top. It's unbelievably undetectable and blendable. And it's $14.20. Now, having it in my hand does no justice, right? Let's see it on a gorgeous face. I want you to look at this model and wonder, what does her hair look like before? Well, we're gonna show you. Maybe it is you have some recession. Maybe you just have the thinning across the hairline. Maybe you just want a new, longer, gorgeous length to your existing hair. We've got the answer for you. It's item number 711621. It looks and feels so real. It is absolutely undetectable and blendable. And we've got shades, all right? So let me go through the shades for you, because in each color match, you will find there are 7 to 11 highs and lows. So those expensive highlights and lowlights that you would ask for in the salon, those are already built in, okay? So this is gonna be your lightest blonde. It's called Swedish Blonde. So if you're that platinum blonde, this is you. Start to add a little bit of those warmer tones is Golden Wheat, okay? But still with that blonde base. Then we have Ginger Blonde. You start adding a little bit more of those ginger and honey tones. If you want the Ginger Blonde, I only have about 180. Here's the Honey Ginger. Start going a little bit more into those warmer golden browns. Oh, only 100 in the ginger. Here's Buttered Toast. This is with the ends of my hair in. Do you guys see all of those highs and lows, that ombre, kind of that variant effect? This is a very expensive process and it's already done for you. So this is Buttered Toast. Now we start going into the ones that are a little bit more rooted at like a darker brunette. This is Chestnut. This actually matches the root of my hair. So I've got kind of that multi-tonal. This is a color match for you as well. Then we go into Chocolate Copper. Starts getting a little bit more of those coppery, darker tones. I only have 130 in that. Dark chocolate, a little bit more of all of those chocolate tones. Then we get a little bit darker in your midnight brown. I've only got 130 in the midnight brown. These are subtle changes so that they are very, very natural. If you have black hair or the darkest of brown hair and you want to add that low light in, this is Ebony. Most limited is Ebony. I have 4 dozen left. I haven't forgotten about the redheads. We've got the Glazed Fire, which again, you can see some beautiful highlights and lowlights in that. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then finally, always most popular, always sells out for those that have white hair, or you're growing out that gray hair, it is the Silver. So let's jump into this. I want to introduce you to the brand ambassador, who's not just a pretty face for this brand. She is spearheading a movement for women everywhere that are struggling or are feel embarrassed or just want to know, what can I do to make myself feel a little better each and every day? Her name is Bobbi Thomas, and you've probably been watching her on your television on major networks and all types of style segments, but we get a chance to covet her here when we talk about hairdo. So good morning, my friend. It's so good to see you.
Hi, Val. Hi, everyone watching. I'm so passionate about highlighting products that can boost your confidence. And I found myself surprised that women didn't really know hair pieces were this affordable, this accessible, and the big questions. Will it look real, and can I actually put it in myself? And I want to show you this solution, because if you're somebody that has any issue with the crown, whether it is hair loss, stress where it's thinning, covering your grays, skipping a shampoo, anything, you'll see that there are 4 easy clips. And these clips, Val, you'll give them a better shot in studio later, are pressure sensitive clips that have a thin silicone in there. So it's gentle on your hair. And you simply take the first clip in the front, you slide it into your hairline, then you take the next one, And what I love about this, even right now where I did just cover my grays, I broke down and did that. This has really been helpful because this past year for so many of us has been stressful. And I have lost so much volume. So I have been really careful lately with the blow drying and the teasing. And whenever I just want to kind of give my hair a vacation for a week, it is the easiest way to just add layers, get myself in and out of the door. I can even use this on a day where I want a ponytail. It's so versatile. It's your hair, but better. And I love when you went through the colors, explaining the 7 to 11 different shades in each one of the colors we offer. It's so exciting because it really blends in. I have highlights at the base of my hair that you'll see is a different color. But what this does is it picks up both the low lights and the highlights. And I can probably wear 2 different shades like you, Val. And so many of you at home,
I'm sorry, did you say Val? She's gone. She left. I stepped in. This is Stacy.
Well, you know what's so cool that you're doing the chestnut? That is a trend right now. And so often the commitment involved to have to like really dramatically add a whole second color to keep that maintenance up is not worth it. And for this price, you can really have that again and again, whether you want to add the fun pop, you could go lighter at the root, but I really love, and Melinda, gosh, she's so gorgeous. Melinda, somebody I miss. We used to be in the studio together. Melinda has an entire wardrobe of hairdo solutions. And my favorite thing is chatting with her in the glam room because she's like, I just love it. I pop it on and I'm out the door. And she likes, giving herself a whole different array of looks. She's beautiful before, but she has a great sharp bang. And anyone that's had a haircut with bangs or layers knows how hard it is to maintain the perfect length. These bangs are blown out for you. There's no colics. I mean, this is such a solution.
Right.
And it's something that many women, I feel like, don't talk about a lot. Hair loss is something that has been traditionally reserved for men's topics when it comes to grooming. But for women, whether it's hair loss, this is Gina. Such an amazing story. As you watch her put this 4 clip-in piece in, Gina loved the product so much that years ago, before I came to the brand, she stopped the brand and became an employee. So this is one of our own hairdo team members, Gina, showing you with a small mirror on a shelf, because she was trying to tape this for us, how easy in seconds that she can apply this. And she likes giving it the side sweep. I like it down the middle, but you can really customize this, take it to the salon and get the layers to match yours. If you have a shorter hairdo, this is such a fantastic option for those who typically think, oh, my hair's too short for extensions. Not for this. You can cut it once and it is ready forever. You can also treat this like your own hair. Wash it. You can heat style our true to life hair fibers for up to 350 degrees. And what that means, ladies, you don't even want to put your own hair on a barrel hotter than that. So you can really crimp this. And I'm going to show you a quick flash. Look at this piece similar to the shade you're holding, Val. Or Stacy, I should say. This is how you can tell that it is truly, you can make it straight, you can get a tight pattern in this. So when you look at the piece on either Stacy or myself right now, or you see it come out of the box, just know that you can make it yours, and it is so gentle. So for my ladies out there like myself, I went through a really tough round of fertility treatments and lost so much hair. And I was really lucky to already know about these toppers and volumizers. So when I was talking to girlfriends and they said, what are you doing? And I pulled this out at a lunch, I was surprised that many women just didn't know about it. They thought they needed to go to a wig. And while wigs are awesome and, even the ones we talk about, HSN Gabor, are amazing, this piece is a solution that it gives you coverage all around the crown, but it is lighter. It's more versatile. You can do so much with this. And like you mentioned, it has a very realistic scalp with the filament in here. Yeah. It's been put together, and this is probably one of the most, I would say, undervalued pieces that is made by hand. People hand weft the color match to make sure, even in the ebony that you're seeing on Melinda here, it's so filled in. You can really see how she's got an instant blowout. So if you're somebody that you have to pull at the roots to get a smooth look, save your hair and just put this on, especially in the summer when you don't want to be dealing with, a hot blow dryer and trying to straighten and pull. And Val, you're showing those pressure sensitive clips. Those are really one of the great pieces of quality in the construction, because there's a thin silicone strip in between the comb and the metal. And what that does is it keeps your hair safe. It doesn't slide around or rub in between the metal. And that means that if you do have thinning hair and you're worried, this is gentle. It's not going to pull out your hair, but it will stay secure, even if you just have a little bit of hair to attach it to.
I just want to,
Gina.
I just want to encourage our girls at home. This is something that this is the perfect time of our year and of our lives to be able to do it, because we are starting to get a little bit more back into going places and doing things. But that doesn't mean that your natural hair has just grown overnight. But you can have a dramatic change. You can have instant gratification. You can have that confidence. And I love that we're seeing Gina, who, when you see her before, if you were to see her at a restaurant or at the park or just walking her dog, you would never know her struggles. That internal kind of like self, I think we're so hard on ourselves because we can't make that instant change, but now we can. We have these hair solutions. It looks so real. The highs and the lows, there's 7 to 11 gradient shades. Just find your color match. I know that Melinda was wearing it in the ebony, which is the darkest shade. We only have 38 left in that ebony shade. If you're just trying to save in between salon visits, or maybe you are thinning, or maybe you just want a different look, you want to play around with an alter ego. So listen, I have long hair, but I also need those in-between days where I'm not washing it, where I'm not heat styling it. So this is third day hair down here, but this is fresh, brand new hair up here. So I put that on my Instagram, Valerie Stepp HSN, because I just had so much fun, and it should be fun, and it should be empowering. And just real quickly, because this is a brand new piece and already going super quickly.
I'm gonna walk you through the colors,
Perfect.
right?
Let's do it.
So Gina, who you watched, was wearing chestnut or copper brown, but this is Swedish blonde. If you're a light platinum blonde girl, go for that. Next, you're gonna see golden wheat, and I love the highs and lows. It's probably one of our most popular blondes for those that are on the cooler side, that have a little bit more of the beige golden. And then ginger blonde is if you have a little more warmth, if you like that peach undertone. And then next we have our honey ginger, and that's if you have a touch of strawberry in there and a bit of a darker blonde. Again, gorgeous highlights and lowlights. That is a really big match for a lot of shades. Buttered toast is one that typically in our line has ombre tips to the end. So this is a really fun piece for our dark blondes that have those highlighted lighter ends. And I am wearing the chestnut, which you're looking at. And again, I have a lot of highlights that run through my hair. Sometimes I highlight a lot or a little, and the chestnut always works. It always picks up my undertones. I love that. So if you're a medium brunette, go for that. Our chocolate copper has that great auburn wash to it. It's a beautiful medium to dark brown. Dark chocolate is our true, medium deep brown, and it's gorgeous. Midnight brown is our transition. So if you're not quite ebony and you're not dark chocolate, but you want to punch, go for the midnight. And Melinda was wearing the ebony. It is one of the most gorgeous black shades. It doesn't look too blue or purple. It is so realistic, just like our true to life hair fibers. Glazed fire for the redheads is a popular color that people take to the salon to actually match that shade. But if you're strawberry blonde or you're a deeper red, you'll be surprised. Similar to the other shades, it'll match. And if you are silver, I hope you're just ordering right now, because silver usually sells out. And I can tell you, I have been in this business forever. And I can tell you, silver is a shade that's usually not offered. And if it is, it doesn't look as pretty as that.
All right, let me just show you guys real quick. I'm just gonna pop this off. I want you to see how easy it is to take on and take off. You literally just take the clips and then you just pull it out. So I missed one clip, but I'm gonna pull this out, and it is as simple as that. So I missed one, there we go.
It's really comfortable too.
It's really easy, it's lightweight, it's totally affordable to do today. And that was that